Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cover the Mojo system and the actual dialing. Okay, so we're back on the computer again. You type in your code. Oops, let me get back over to where that starts here first. Okay, so we went ahead and started up Mojo. Like we talked about in the previous module, we got Redx and then updated the actual information. We opened up Mojo, and as you remember, Mojo was right here, and so we double clicked it and it opened it up and we're ready to go. Okay, so now that you've got your data input into Mojo, okay, what you want to do is go on your calling lists, okay, and then on these individual spots you can see where it has, let me scoot up a little bit, it's got things like canceled, center of influence from prospecting, expireds for sell by owners, pre-foreclosures, blah blah blah, right? Now you pick the list that you're going to call. In this case we're going to say canceled. Okay, we're going to double click it. All right, and it pulls up on the right hand side all of the properties that are there. You'll see on the status, okay, let me just scoot right here, status, the phone number is on or off. Okay, now this on or off basically will tell you if it's going to dial it again and the last result. So for example, trash, all right, if the place was relisted or foreclosed on or for some reason was not worth our time, then we went ahead and trashed it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and press reset. All right, it'll default to reset list based on the redial settings. Call again. Just go ahead, don't even bother changing any of this, just go ahead and click OK. All right, and you'll see that everything is turned back on with the exception of the ones that are leads, like this one here, within 7 days, or trash or something like that, right? But answering machines, they're turned back on. If you'd set an appointment with somebody right here, then that's left off, you know, so you don't call them twice, okay? So what you want to do is you want to go through each one of these lists of people that you're going to call, double click expireds, reset, okay, all right? For sell by owners, reset, okay. And now everybody is back on and ready to go. Okay. Now, as far as the power dialer goes, now we go ahead and click into power dialer. All right. Click into power dialer, and you'll see the dialing wizard open up. On the left-hand side, you'll see where it says CID. That's your caller ID. That's where your phone number is going to be for when you're dialing. All right. Who you're going to call, the groups or the create dates and all that, and how many phone lines you're actually going to use. Okay, now it's just as easy to use 3 lines as it is to use 1. Okay, and it's 3 times faster. So I would recommend that you go ahead and use 3. If you're having a little trouble getting your head wrapped around it first, then try 2, and then, you know, but try and work your way up to 3. It'll be a lot faster. Okay, now let's just go ahead and start calling some people. Let's say we're going to call canceled listings. We're going to call all the canceled listings regardless of when they were created. Okay, I'm going to put in my caller ID, okay, 403-6227, and then we're going to say let's start dialing. All right, now on this you'll see once you click that, it will go ahead and open up the dialer dialog window, which is right here. Okay, and it'll give you a couple phone numbers. It'll tell you right now that the server phone number that you need to use is right here, which in this case is 603-610-8758, that you're already logged into the system, and that there's the agent PIN number there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start making some calls. All right, and in this case I'm just going to say, if somebody picks up, I'm just going to say it's a wrong number or something. Okay, so we're going to pick up the phone, dial 1-603-610-8758. It says using your touch-tone phone, please enter your 7-digit PIN number. All right, so this is 5717309. And it'll say thank you, you've successfully logged in. Press the start call session when you're ready to start calling. Okay, so you'll see that this light goes ahead and lights up. It's ready to go. Okay, so now here we go. We press start, and you'll see the contacts information is right up at the top. It'll start working, saying, start calling, right? In this case, it says out of numbers. So we've got to go back and figure out, oh, that was for sale by owners. No wonder. Okay. Well, let's reset the for sale by owners. All right. Now there's a whole bunch of for sale by owners to call. Let's try that again. Power dialer. Now I've not hung up. I've not got out of the system or anything like that. Okay. For sale by owners. All. This one, right? Start dialing. Okay. Start the call session again. Now, you see on the left, it goes ahead and it starts pulling up the numbers of people it's dialing right now in that 3 lines that I told you about earlier. Okay? Now, when somebody picks up, oh, hello, is Bob in? I'm calling for Bob. Is Bob in? Is this 60? Is this? Oh boy, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Okay, so you see right there that it picks up that phone and it goes ahead and stops dialing on the other 2. So you don't have to worry about talking to more than one person at the same time. Okay? So it'll also mark down here the total calls, you know, how many people you've talked to. Or I'm sorry, how many people you've dialed. So it's dialed 6 people so far. Okay? And we've only been on this for what, a minute, 2 minutes? You can't do that, you know, by hand. It's just not possible. Right now we've dialed 9. Now we got the voicemail on here. We're not going to leave a message. This just says no message, right? And it continues to dial. Okay? Here's another voicemail. Okay. So that's how this situation. Oh boy, I'm afraid I have the wrong number. So sorry. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now that one was Remax Catalina Foothills. Now I put in there trash because there's no sense in talking to them and we won't have to worry about calling them anymore. But you'll see where it says there, total contacts. It acts as if I had an actual sales call with that person. And it records that. Okay? So now let's pretend that we're all done calling. Okay? Now that we're all done, or if like right now it's still dialing, so as long as this blue right there, it's still active, it's still dialing. You don't want to do anything just yet. Wait till that's all done. Okay. Okay, now it's done. All right, now let's pretend that we're talking to this person here, and we needed to know particular information. Okay. Like you wanted to know something about the property itself. It'll go off, it's gone off the MLS and it's pulled up all the information about the home. 1978, bedrooms, baths, blah, blah, blah. 2 bedrooms, you know, when it was listed, what listing price was, all the information you need there, okay? Lead sheet. Now, if you're going to make an appointment and it's an actual listing appointment, you can go over to lead sheet. And it'll ask, you know, it already has the pre-qualifying questions right there for you. You know, if what I said made sense, you felt comfortable and confident I could sell your home, you plan, you listen, you're coming out with me on blah, 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 and you can type in the answer. Very, very simple stuff, okay? If you wanted to write down new history, like I spoke with this person and they have a broken leg or something like that, then you can type that in there, okay? So, now, because there's a multitude of us who are actually calling these people, do not delete these people unless they have been foreclosed on, if they've rented the property out, or if they've relisted. That's the only time you really want to trash this, okay? Other than that, you know, if it's somebody you can't make an appointment with for some reason or another, then just go ahead and put down no message or hang up, you know, something like that. Either one will work just fine, okay? So, anyway, that's how Mojo works. If you have any other questions, then of course go ahead and work with me or just give me a call or let me know. But when you're all done, you just go ahead and press stop call session, yes, and then hang up the phone and you're good to go. Anyway, thanks a lot and good luck. Take care.